Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. Partnered with a couple of guys right here who are nice to be partnered with. Cary Corbitt of the Heritage Classic Foundation, Scott Wierman of the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry. You know a little bit about what both groups do separately, but now they're going to do something very cool together. Cary, in your new role with the Heritage Classic Foundation, with the Scholarship Committee, what are you doing?
Well, we're really here to announce our endowment campaign program, and I'll kind of give you a little background. As a few months ago, myself, Steve Wilmot with the Heritage Classic Foundation, and Simon Fraser met with Scott and Derek Patton to kind of discuss, could we improve upon our two charity programs, which is the Birdies for Charity and the Champions for Charity program. We had lofty goals and wanted to see if we could meet those goals and then possibly exceed them. And it just kind of evolved into, well, in order for us to do our matching programs, the money needed to feed through the Heritage Classic Foundation.
Okay.
So we had further conversations with Scott and his team. Scott brought up the idea of our scholars programs that we've had in place since 1993. And could we possibly think about endowing that for the future? And said, man, that's just a kind of a no-brainer. It'd be awesome for us to be able to do that. And Scott, certainly that's their expertise in this community, and we could not be more proud to participate with that. We've had great success over the many years. Our Scholars program, we've had 373 kids that have come, high school seniors, that have benefited from it, and we've awarded just over $5 million.
That's
so
incredible.
We've got a great future in front of us, and we're just glad to partner with the Community Foundation.
Okay, an endowment program, a little bit different from the annual checks we've been writing to the foundation for the scholarship program. Scott, what do we need to be doing now?
Well, certainly the ongoing support, the annual support is still critically important.
Right.
It does allow the Heritage to continue successfully supporting students here locally. But it's an opportunity now for people also to think, what's the long-term play in this as well? And in addition to my annual support, which is critical, how might I support the Heritage Scholars Program into the future? And can you talk to folks about estate planning?
I was going to say, this gets into estate planning and wills and everything else.
Yep.
And
so it builds for the future. And not only it'll provide supplemental money to over time allow more students to benefit from the Heritage Classic, but it also opens the door for more people to participate. You know, the amazing thing about the Heritage and what it brings to the community, we often think of that one magical week when the tournament's here, but really its impact is the other 51 weeks of the year in addition, and the charitable work that comes out of that.
Yeah. What's the goal? Go ahead.
Our mission with the Heritage Classic Foundation is to run a world-class PGA Tour event while generating dollars for charity. And that's what we're good at. The Community Foundation comes in with a mindset of how do we expand off of that? How do we add more benefit to it? And so a lot of our continual funding on a yearly basis is done through a program called our Tartan Club, which are locals that are participating with philanthropic desires. And so that helps us yearly with a lot of our needs for our scholarships, but to continue to look at how do we endow this, which is just kind of a no-brainer for us to pursue, and it's going to be great.
There has been talk with the limited field, with the different event that we've got coming up, that maybe things would be different for things like the Heritage Classic Foundation, because there are fewer players, although as many fans and a little more involvement that way. Is this a result of that? Is this something that's going to be able to take advantage of that? Where do you see it?
I don't say that as a result of that, but there will be some changes, because like, for instance, our Birdies for Charity program, this year we had 1,534 Birdies Eagles. Next year, with only 70 players, we don't have any idea how many Birdies and Eagles, but it's certainly not going to be 1,500.
Right.
So there's going to be change there. And then, but we have 95 charity partners that participate and that we award our charitable dollars to. And so they have needs. We want to be able to continue to meet those needs. And so just looking for further opportunities of how to do that.
All right, best website to go to find out more and to find out how more to get involved. Yours or yours?
Well, both, I think.
Okay.
We will both, through the Heritage Classic Foundation website, as well as the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry, both will have opportunities on there of how to get involved.
That's great stuff. Cary, thank you so much for the time. Scott Wierman from the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry. Going to be fun on the island next
Yes, it will
spring.
be.
And folks have now, before that even, a chance to get involved. We'll be back with more right after this.